First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Pretty good looking weekend. It's going to be even more awesome as far as the weather today and tomorrow, although you'll notice some stronger southwesterly breezes, but they will be warm breezes enough to warm us up into the 60s today, 70s tomorrow. Here's a look at First Alert live Doppler radar. We're all clear this morning and relatively mild. 37, not a bad temperature to start out with. You can almost feel some of the warmth in the air as you step outside this morning. Here's a look at temperatures around the area, and we're seeing mainly mid to upper 30s, even low 40s down around the Scottsville area. Most everybody will start to warm up pretty rapidly today thanks to those southwesterly breezes. Those breezes will start to kick in about midday and through the afternoon hours, and you'll find some 10 to 15 mile per hour winds later today, and maybe even some gusts to 20, even 25 miles per hour, and not only today but also tomorrow as well. In fact, we're calling for high temperatures today around the Nolin River Lake area, including Munfordville around 66 today, Litchfield and Grayson County up to 65, Brownsville, Edmonson County at 67 for a forecast high today. By the way, the Kentucky Lottery Powerball jackpot now at an estimated $60 million for the Wednesday night drawing. But check out the Mega Millions here. The next drawing estimated to be at $309 million. Here's a look live from the Sleep Inn. This is I-65, exit 22, Scottsville Road here in Bowling Green. Again, we are still dark this morning because of the time change over the weekend, so it's going to take another hour or hour later than what you've been used to lately of seeing a little bit of daylight, but eventually the days are getting longer and we'll start to see more daylight in the early morning hours that you were used to there for a couple of weeks when we had those early sunrises. 37 current temperature right now, feels like 37 with the winds fairly light and the barometer falling just a little bit at 30.06. As we check some weather cams, we go to Munfordville. You're at 35 degrees up in Hart County, and you're starting with a mainly clear sky. And the same goes for Litchfield up in Grayson County. You're starting the day at 37 degrees. All the snow melted except for the piles of snow that's been pushed back by the graders and the scrapers over the course of the last few days. Franklin at 36 to start out in Simpson County this morning. In fact, pretty evenly spread temperatures from the Ohio Valley up into the Great Lakes, even down into the Tennessee Valley and Dixie. 30s and 40s. There's no real big temperature shift or change in temperature. We're at 38 here, which is running 3 degrees warmer than yesterday morning at this hour. But you see 10 to almost 20 degree changes in temperature on the way up through parts of the Midwest and the Great Lakes. That is the warmer air that is due in here to Bowling Green and southern Kentucky starting today and tomorrow. Now, we will see a change about midweek. In fact, you can already see evidence of a little bit of a front that's sagging through parts of the southern Great Lakes right there with a little bit of light rain. And that is going to be the front that will start to ease its way southward. In fact, some of the clouds trying to throw themselves down this way a little bit more, as you saw there on the satellite view. But for now, big ridge of high pressure will hang on for us and give us beautiful weather for today and tomorrow, albeit on the breezy side. As high pressure moves away, the gradient, we call it, the winds will start to tighten up a little bit more, but these will be warm winds from the west and from the southwest. And then here's our front out in the Midwest and the Central Plains, along with an area of low pressure that will be moving in over the course of the next few days. And we'll begin to see rain and thunderstorms. This is Wednesday. As we get into early Wednesday morning and through the day Wednesday, thunderstorms are certainly possible, maybe even some brief heavy rain. Not expecting any severe weather. But on the backside of this system, it will be cooler. In fact, colder temperatures for at least one day as we go through the middle part of the week, and then temperatures rise back up as we get into the 7-day forecast, as you'll see. Mostly sunny today, breezy and warmer, 68 this afternoon, 45 tonight under a mainly clear sky. Tomorrow we'll make it all the way up to 72 degrees, and it's going to look and feel nice. But then here comes the showers early Wednesday. 70% chance of thunderstorms and a cooler 57. Colder Wednesday night, but I think most of the moisture will be gone by the time the coldest air arrives. A little bit cooler, 45, well, actually much cooler compared to the next 2 days on Thursday. Then it'll warm up back into the 60s for Friday and Saturday.